got one very simple question to ask you today. Are you going to live the rest of your life in constant fear of the next symptom of anxiety, the next social situation that you're put in, the next panic attack? Or are you going to start today to begin moving toward your life's true purpose, your mission? It's really that simple. You can either continue to focus on what you don't want or start focusing on what you do want, your vision for your life. Greatness within you can only start to shine through the unfamiliar challenges you step into. Those small wins you achieve start to bring positive momentum to your side. And with confidence comes the freedom to pursue your true voice, the next beautiful chapter in your life. You are not a slave, a victim of your mind and emotions. You control your own beliefs and your behaviors. Your mind and body has its own healing mechanism, and that healing must once and for all come through so that you can start to inspire and teach others through your journey. You know that saying, practice makes perfect? It's not true at all. Perfect practice makes perfect. That means that if you take one giant step into a cold lake of water and scatter back, you gain nothing. You must get to the point of no return and say, I am fed up with living this way, fed up with existing only. Jump into that cold water head first, then come out with the feeling of knowing your fears were not that scary after all. Now that is what is meant by perfect practice makes perfect. The way in which you step into the unknown world. That is when you turn that scary monster into an annoying fly just looking for your attention. Now I want you to remember this, and remember this really, really well. The only person you have to be better than is the person you were yesterday. Only on this path will you transform yourself into the person you want to be. With this new identity of yourself comes no more playing the victim card, talking about your mental health issues, asking for reassurances from people going through the same pain as you are. Einstein said insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. The time is right now. Don't sit around moping on Dr. Google looking for that magic wand that will automatically rid you of your condition. It does not exist. You know it, they know it, and I know it very, very well. You fear the idea of death at every new symptom of anxiety that appears, but little do you realize that your time is precious. That same respect you give to your fears could be used as fuel for change. Anger is the greatest motivator of them all. You don't need any more inspirational quotes, as much as you need to get really pissed off and say no more. I will not let my thoughts lead me down a road towards existence. It's time to live. It's time to experience life at a level you were born to experience. Now, with that said, I have one final question for you. What changes are you ready to make in your life today so the future you can thank you for the changes you've made? Don't sit around expecting change to happen. Life is not meant to be lived in a comfort zone. Get out there and experience life to the fullest. End the excuses. Stop feeding yourself this story, this bullshit story that you tend to believe day after day after day. That story comes from your critical voice, not your true voice. It's time to bring out your true voice. So let's get started.